Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Best charity ever. Glad to see you again. First of all, before I go any further, I wanted to say thank you. I've got 5 subscribers. I'm so happy. I don't know who you are, but thank you so much for subscribing. And as you do view this video, please consider subscribing as well. I do want to get the message out to everybody, and if no one subscribes, then it's not gonna travel far on YouTube. So that would be awesome if you could, and give the video a thumbs up as well if you could as well. That helps us a lot as well, so if you could do that, that would be awesome. This video is it's a simple one really, because it dawned on me that people might wonder why are you bothering. Like, you could just go and live your life, and just have your happily ever after, and just ignore all of this and not bother with it. And you're right, I really could. I could do that. I could just sit around and just work on other things, work on my business, look after the angels. I could just do that. I could, but I'm not, because something came over me a long time ago. If we go back, golly, it was when Dad popped off. So he's been gone 8 years now, and it was shortly after. I want to say shortly. It wasn't really short. Probably about a year after he died. I started getting really sensitive to certain things, like I was seeing on TV. Like, like when you're just watching TV and you just get like all these ads that pop up. Not now, because we all stream online, isn't it? But once upon a time, I was watching TV, and all of a sudden all these videos were popping up, all these ads were coming up about donkeys being in distress and pain and suffering, or like horses being treated badly, and normally back in the day I would have watched that and I would have been like, okay, sure. But for some reason it broke my heart. I started crying. Like, I literally was crying, just watching these adverts that never affected me before, but all of a sudden affected me. And so then I got really sensitive to that. I then started to get sensitive to other things, and realizing like other things that were in the world that were going on, things that I'd just not been paying attention to, or like I knew about but forgotten about. And it just, everything that I was seeing just started to break my heart, and I hated it. And so I was like, what should I do? What should I do? Bear in mind, I was going through an awakening at that point. If you've ever been through one, you'll know what rubbish that is. It's not fun. Yeah, it was rubbish. It was really hard. It was really, really hard. But I was in my thinking place, where I get my best ideas. You could call them downloads as well. I was in my shower. I was having a shower, and then a thought popped into my mind. It wasn't a thought though. It was a download. It wasn't my bright idea at all. There's no way that this tiny little noggin could have come up with that genius idea. But the idea was build a website. And then, because my thought at the time was, well, I want to help this, and I want to help that, and I want to do this, and I want to do that, but how can I do all of that? I can't do all of that. There's no way I can do all of that. And then the thought was, in the shower, build a website. And I was like, I can't build a website. I don't know how to build a website. What kind of, no, I don't even know where to begin. And so, but that's how it started. And so in order to build my website, not being a web developer at the time, web designer, sorry, at the time, I had to work out how to build a website, which was, that was rubbish. Didn't like that. That was poopy. And I broke it lots of times, and I made many mistakes, but I kept going, and now here we are. And so now that I've got it out, my aim is to try and get as many people aware about it as possible. Because if no one knows, like I said at the beginning, no one's going to do anything, nothing's going to change. I'm not going to be able to help anybody. So that's why I started it. I started it because the universe gave me this ridiculous idea that I should try and save humanity. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. What are you on about? No one can do that. What are you talking about? But they kept going on and on and on and nagging and pushing and pushing. And so I was like, all right, fine, fine. It's fine. I don't know how, but all right, fine. I'll figure it out. And I did figure it out for the most part, which is good. And I've got lots of plans on the way, because there's been a few comments, which is awesome. Thank you for the comments that you guys have left. I love reading them and always try to respond back to them all. So thank you so much for that. But yeah, I can see there are questions already, specifically relating to the homeless. I've been brainstorming this for years. So when the time comes for things to sort of move forward, as in I start getting some donations and I can do something useful, I'll let you guys know roughly what the plan's going to look like at that time. And I'm not trying to keep it from you because I'm trying to be sneaky. The whole point of this website and this charity is utter transparency. But what I'm concerned about is that, you know, there's some bad people in the world that would love to just take advantage, wouldn't they? They'd just love to do that. And I know that. I'm well aware of that. So I'm not about to spill my plans in case someone decides to take the mickey, and, you know, use it to their advantage, because they can be evil sometimes. So I'm not going to say anything just yet. Keep that safe for, you know, obvious reasons. But yeah, that is pretty much why I started it. I just it's my why. It's definitely my why in life. This charity, since it came to my mind that day in the shower, I decided, you know, like, yeah, this is what I've got to do. This is my life purpose. This is my reason for being. The reason I incarnated was to set this charity up and to set up a business alongside it, which will be able to fund said charity. And so, not knowing a clue about any of what I was planning to do when I first started, I've learnt a lot, taught myself a lot, and there's still lots to go, still lots to learn about this, that and the third, but, you know, baby steps. But yeah, it's been a really, I want to say it's been an easy ride. It hasn't. It's been hard. It's been really, really difficult. There's been so many times, especially when I used to work on this website on my laptop back in the day, before I had a decent PC set up, that I just, like, something would go wrong. There'd be a conflicting error of some sort. Website's crashed, fatal error, and I swear to God, I just want to pick up my laptop and just throw it out in the garden and be like, right, I'm done, I'm walking. And I wouldn't throw it out, but I would take breaks. That's why it's taken so long for me to get this website out, because I've needed to take many breaks, and unfortunately they've been long, because I've had to focus on other things that have been happening in life and whatever. So, but I'm here now, and that's good. I'm here trying to help, and I'm spreading the word as much as I can. I'm going to try and post on here every day if I can. Again, single mum over here, lots to do, busy. So trying, can't promise, but we'll try. I'm on social media all over as well, and again, trying to be posting daily. So far so good. You could definitely follow me over there if you want. I've got a bunch of social media platforms. I'm at Instagram, I'm at Best Charity Ever. I'm on Threads as well, I just started that. That's funny, everyone's looking for follows. Me as well. And you can find me at Instagram is best_charity_ever. Threads is at best_charity_ever. Obviously YouTube, you're here, it's at Best Charity Ever, and then Facebook, you can find me at Best Charity Ever as well. So yeah, I'm trying to build a platform. I'm trying to build a movement, because I don't know how much we can cope right now if we continue down this road. I don't know what's going to happen in the world. Things are already going a bit crazy in the UK at the minute. You might have seen on the news, there's a lot of problems, and I'm just watching, and I'm heartbroken, because why can't we just get on? And I know it sounds so silly. I know it sounds silly, because there's always going to be like one bad apple in the group. But I just feel awful that these things are happening, and it's not just in the UK. There's probably stuff like this happening all around the world all the time. But I don't really pay attention to stuff like that because I'm too busy working on more important things in my life. So I don't know. But yes, I am trying to build an audience. I'm trying to build this YouTube channel. So please like and subscribe and click notifications as well. I keep forgetting to say that. When I've got 50 subscribers to this YouTube channel, then I can start doing live videos, which would be awesome. I can't do that right now because I've only got 5. I'm grateful for those 5, but I'm 45 short, so I can't go live, so I have to pre-record in advance and then upload and So it'd be cool just to be able to come on live and just talk to you guys and interact, because then it'd be nice. I could like talk to you guys and get to know you more. And I can't do that at the minute. I mean, it's not the same. I can through comments, but it's not the same. It'd be nice to do it live. So if you want to be lovely and just want to be a sweetheart, please can you share this? Not just this video, the channel in general. Just ask people, just be like, hey, there's this chick in the UK. She's trying to help humanity. She's set up a charity. We should help her. Do you want to just subscribe to her channel and just maybe like a video or share a video or go follow her on Instagram or follow her Facebook page? Send a donation as well. Like, I mean, it's obvious. I know I haven't actually said it at this part of the video yet. But it's obvious. Like, please donate as well. No one's really donated yet, which is a sad sight. So many people in my life I've told about this charity over the years, and they're like, oh, I can't wait. When you've done it, let me know. I want to help. And now that I finished and I'm out there asking for help, everyone's gone crickets. Gotta love it, haven't you? So yeah, I'm after donations, please and thank you, and likes and shares, because I can't help otherwise. If no one ever finds this channel, if no one ever donates, what can I do? I'm doing my bit. I do need help. I'm one person. Oh yes, and I wanted to ask as well again. I'm still looking for a web developer / app developer. I've got a couple of things that I'd like for them to do on the website. It's going to be on a volunteer basis, so that means I can't pay you. Not because I don't want to pay you, but because I really just want for people to want to help and just to do a nice, kind thing just because they can. Because I'm trying to do that. And I don't want you to profit from my charity. I don't want anyone to profit from my charity. I'm not going to profit from my charity. I'm never going to get paid. I will always lose money in this charity, and that's okay because it's not a loss. I'm helping. I'm doing my bit. And yeah, I know you could charge me like £3,000 or dollars or whatever to do the things. But if you're comfortable financially, and you've got nothing going on, or you just want to be a nice person and just want to be a sweetheart, please message me. You can email me at info@bestcharity.ever.co.uk. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you what the problem is, what the issue is, what I want you to look at on a video like this. That would be mad. But if you drop me a message, I'll tell you all the things in the message, and we can talk about it. And I'll put you on the website as well. If you want to go to it, bestcharity.ever.co.uk, you can see there's a Hall of Fame, and in there is empty because no one's helped me as of yet, as is tradition. So if you want to help me, you can, and I'll put your details there. So the more people I attract to the website and to Instagram and to YouTube, the more footfall is gonna come across you if you end up being on my Hall of Fame. So that will essentially be your payment. And if you're local enough, I'd give you a cuddle as well, maybe a kiss on the cheek as a thank you, if you want, but you don't have to. I'm also looking for a solicitor / lawyer, although they're the same thing. Same jib. It's got to be a volunteer basis. This isn't a scenario where I want you to profit at all. but there are some things that I need to get organised, and it would be nice to have some help with that, legally speaking. So if you are a solicitor, or a lawyer, and you'd like to help me, and you're happy to do it for free, and you're happy to go on my wall of fame, drop me an email at info@bestcharityever.co.uk, and just let me know that you want that you're open to helping me. And I'll tell you again, I'm not going to mention it here because that would be silly. I'm not about to do that. I'm trying to keep the things safe. I'm not about to tell people my plans like that. But yeah, you can message me, and I'd really appreciate it, because a web developer and a lawyer, two things I kind of need at the minute, as well as donations. I haven't got any yet. But yeah, that's all the video is really about. I just wanted to explain why I'm doing it, in case you're wondering. Because people do ask me, like, why are you bothering? Just go and live your life. You just look after your little boy and, live your life, Kate. Why are you doing it? But it's important to me. It's important to me to do it. I've had a little poster. I made it years ago. It's got a little lion cub on it. It's right next to my PC here. It's got a little lion cub. It's so cute. And I've just written on it, win at all costs, and that's been my motivation. Every day when I sit at this PC, I'm not outside today because the UK sucks for weather, and the sun's out now. The sun's out. It's been raining all day, I swear to God, all day. But yeah, that's been my motivation. It's just to keep going because of these little animals that are going to suffer, or children, little baby children who are going to suffer, or just nature in general is going to continue to suffer. And I hate the feeling. I shouldn't feel, and I know I shouldn't feel, because quite an arrogant thing to say, but I do feel responsible, because I do. I feel it's a responsibility of mine, and I feel like if I didn't do this, I'd be letting so many people down. I'd be letting so many animals down. I'd be letting Mother Nature down. I'd be letting, it would be too much blood on my hands, I've got terrible guilt syndrome when it comes to this charity, and that's why, because I can't help that. It's just a part of me. It's part of my nature. So yeah, it's really important to me. Whether you can tell that I'm being genuine or not, I am being genuine. I'm just very tired because I've got a lot of social media accounts to keep up with. I'm exhausted from doing all of that. And I need to eat. It's 3:00 in the afternoon and I've not had anything to eat today because I've been so busy. I forgot to eat, so I'm a bit tired on top. So it's, yeah. But yes, this is very important to me. This is very important to me, and it means the world to me. And I'm hoping that the right people are going to find this channel. The right people are going to subscribe. They're going to follow me on all the platforms. They're going to support me. They're going to send donations in. They're going to help spread the word of this charity. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm praying for every day. So on that topic, those ways I just mentioned, you can support me in those ways. You can definitely help by sharing my social media posts, sharing my YouTube channel, sharing my website. All of it's linked below. I've got a web design course as well that I've created. As I mentioned before, when I started this website, I didn't have a Scooby-Doo. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I had to learn, and this isn't the only website I've built. I've built a lot of them, but I've had a lot of experience now in building websites. So I built a course. I created a course because I know how horrible it is when you don't know what you're doing and you haven't got a clue how to build a website. Never even heard of a plugin. What the flip is that? What are you on about? Like, I don't know what these things mean, because if you don't know, you don't know. So you can support in that way. You'd be surprised. You think, well, how's that going to support? She's mad. No, not at all. When you buy that course, it's linked below. It's called the Mumpreneur Web Design Academy. But when you buy it, yes, I'll receive the payment, but the money that I'm going to receive from that as well is going to help fund this charity. As I mentioned before, my business has been designed to fund my charity. It's also designed to feed me and my babies and keep a roof over our heads, but it is also to fund the charity. So any income I make there is going to help fund the charity, because no one's donated for that either, so I'm still on my own keeping this thing going. That's alright, it's okay. It's a long journey, this is a long road, and it's alright. And you can hire me as well if you want to. I don't know if you need a website. I'm a web designer. You're welcome to hire me. Same thing as before. Yes, it will go towards feeding me and my babies and keeping us alive and housed, but it will help fund the charity as well. So that's one way you can help. I'm also looking for famous people. I want lots of them. If you know any famous people, I really don't mind who they are, as long as they're not mean, like about animals or children. I don't want people like that. I really want Ricky Gervais. He's so cool. He's so funny. He cracks me up. I know he's got the worst jokes in the world. Like, sometimes he just gets so cross at him, but he's so I watched that one on Netflix. He's hilarious. But he's a big advocate of helping animals. So that's awesome. So I'm happy. I'd love to connect with him, because he can help spread the word. Because I bet you he's got a bunch of followers that he can spread this message to. He can help me, because what I want to do, if enough people share it, then enough people will see it. Enough people will be like, oh, I'll send a donation. Oh yeah, I'll send a donation. Oh, do you know what? I've been looking to learn how to build a website. I'll buy that course. Oh, I'll do da 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 da. And you see, it grows. So everything that happens is gonna help the charity. So it would be really cool. And if you've got any, if you work in like a large company, a large corporate business, if they want to get involved, they can. I know there are companies out there that like to support causes. If you want to promote me to the company that you know or that you work for, please do it. Let them know. Send them my way, or send them this video and ask them to just email me. And they can, if they'd like to take over the funding for the charity, they could do that. I'd love that. That would be really good. That would be really good. So they can email me if they want at info@bestcharityever.co.uk, or they could just donate, or if they've got a big social media following, again, if everybody donated, or if everybody shared, oh, this would be booming right now. It's very quiet still, and that's okay. It's okay. I'm new still. I've only just started. It's only been a couple of weeks, I think, maybe 3. I don't know. So I'm not. I'm not too fussed on the numbers, but I'm really happy, because everything's growing quite nicely. Engagement's growing quite well. People are starting to see and hear the more I post. So I'm going to keep posting. I hope you all don't mind. If you do mind, probably just don't watch. Sorry. Or just scroll past. Don't have to watch if you don't want to. But thank you for everybody who did click on this video and watch, because there's so many things online that you could be watching. You didn't have to click on this. I really appreciate it that you did. And thank you again to all my new subscribers. Please join them in subscribing if you haven't already. And yeah, help me in whatever way you can. I had a conversation with a friend of mine. I haven't seen her since we went to school, which was a long time ago. She just dropped me a message saying, I just shared your post on Facebook. And I'm like, wow. She said, I can't really afford to do anything else. I can't afford to donate or anything like that, because I'm a single mum and it's a struggle. And I said, no, I know it's hard, isn't it? Don't worry, you don't have to. Thank you so much. I gave her the biggest, sweetest message, just because she shared it. She just shared one thing. She didn't have to. No one had a gun to her head. She was just a sweetheart. and she just did it because she was being kind. And they're the people I want on this channel. I want the good eggs. I want the kind people who are willing to share and help spread the word and help me grow this charity, because it's gonna cost a lot of money to fix the things in the world. And I know there are skeptics out there that are like, well, you know, you can't because of this or because of that, or it's just da 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 da. But you don't have the vision that I do. It will work. It's just going to take time and lots of money and lots of help. Yeah, I like I said before, and I'll say it again. The intention for this charity is always for me to be transparent and as truthful and as honest with all of you. I'm not going to keep anything back and hide anything. Obviously, there are things like today I'm not going to tell you about because they're not in motion yet, but when they are in motion, I'll tell you all about the thing. I'll tell you all of it. But I'm not about to tell you before I've done it. So there's nothing there. But I mean, I am going to, you know, I do want to be honest with you all and let you know. And you'll be able to see on the website, especially when I get a bank account set up. That will be awesome. When I've got a bank account set up and people start donating, you'll be able to see the donations on the website, which would be awesome. Right now, there's nothing on there. It still shows as 0, because the GoFundMe links that I've got, just they're not connected at all to the plugin which I'm using to collect donations, which are on the website, which is fine. So because it's only a temporary measure, it's not the end of the world. But even, you know, when that is live and working, the bank account and everything's flowing through it, you'll be able to see all of the things. You'll be able to see, like, yeah, Kate's being honest. She's not taking the mickey. She is, like, genuinely trying to help. I did send a £30 donation, and it's still there. And she did genuinely send that £30 donation in full to where it had to go, and no one else benefited from that £30 donation other than the cause that it was meant to benefit from. Wow, like, I can really, like, she's super trustworthy. I can see that now. Like, that's what I wanted to, because I'm new, you don't know me, and that's okay. I get it. But I am trying to build a trust with you guys as well, because I'm asking you for money at the end of the day, and you have to be able to trust me that I'm not going to do anything bad with it. I'm not going to abuse it. I'm not going to take the mickey. I'm not going to pay myself, which I'm not, promise you. I'm losing money. Every year I've got this charity, I'm losing so and that's okay. This is a labour of love for me. I don't mind that I'm losing money. It's not about making money. If me losing money helps humanity, then I don't care. It's helping humanity, that's all I care about. So it doesn't matter to me that I'm losing money. But I'm definitely not going to benefit from your money. I'm definitely not going to benefit from your donations. So please know that. Please know that it is 100% secure. I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to touch it for anything. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to build it up. At the minute, when it's in GoFundMe at the minute. So when I've got a bank account set up, I will move that money into the bank account under the relevant cause that it was sent for. But it is worth noting, like I've said before, and I'll continue to say again, that GoFundMe are going to charge me. As in, they're not going to charge me. They're going to deduct. So if you've sent me, like, £10, they're going to take away 50p or something. I don't know what it is. It's something silly. They are going to charge, and I can't help that. The only thing I can do is, well, I could just remove those GoFundMe links altogether and just destroy the whole thing, and then not get any donations at all until I get a bank account. I could do that. It's an option. But that's going to take months because of all the red legal paperwork. No, that's not it. Red tape. The red tape in the UK. That's what I'm saying. Setting up a charity is really, really difficult. And I get it. I know why. Obviously, it's because they're asking people for money when it comes to having a charity. So it's a lot, you know, stricter rules and stuff like that. But it's a longer process, and I'm still in that process, and I'm not seeing the light at the end of that tunnel just yet. So it could be months, and so there's no point in me not trying to raise money. I should still try, even though there's going to be a dip because of the fee that will be deducted. but it's still worth it. It's still, and then when I've got a bank account, oh, I can't wait for that day, because then 100% of the money is going to go in, and 100% of the money is going to go out, and then 100% of the money is going to be used, but not entirely as well, because again, it's this red tape and this. Does every country have this problem? I wonder if it's every country. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure, I haven't Googled it in a while because I've been busy with other things, but I'm pretty sure that if I have a proper charity, and not even though it's a non-profit, it would still be classed as a charity. It would have a charity number, and because of all of that, the government, the UK government, are going to ask for some money. They're going to benefit in some capacity. I don't want that to happen. I really don't want that to happen. I don't understand why politicians need to benefit from people in need. Pretty sure they're not doing anything to help. Pretty sure they're not going to be going to any of these countries to help these individuals. Pretty sure they're just going to be hanging about, doing their thing, but somehow they'll be profiting. And I'm really not okay with that. But I don't know another way around that. If anyone watching knows a way around that, let me know, because it's not because I'm trying to dodge it. I'm not trying to, don't try and incriminate me. I'm not trying to be like a tax dodger or something like that. I just don't want them to benefit, because they are going to, they're going to benefit. And I don't know how to stop that. I could write them a strongly worded letter, maybe email, but I don't think that's going to work. Send a letter to my local MP and be like, "Dear so-and-so, I'm starting a charity. I'm pretty sure you're going to benefit from it. Is there a way you can't, or you won't?" I don't think that's going to work. So yeah, if you guys have got any ideas, let me know a way around it. Because the thing is, again, as I understand it, once there's £5,000 in the charity's bank account, which technically doesn't exist yet, then I'm going to have to register it as a charity. I'm going to have to get a charity number, and then the government are going to benefit from that. So, I mean, if the problems of the world were only going to cost £5,000, we'd be fine, but it's not going to cost £5,000. So, the other alternative would be using GoFundMe, but again, they're benefiting, so I don't know. I don't know what to suggest. I'm not sure what the best way around this would be. If you've got any ideas, let me know. Drop me a comment. I'd love to hear, because I can't be in all places all the time. I'm not omnipresent, unfortunately. So I don't know all the things. I don't know everything out there. And I definitely need some help and support. And if you've got any wise words, any guidance, useful guidance, let me know. Drop me a message, drop me a comment. That'd be cool, because yeah, maybe you know somebody who's found a way to have a charity of their own, and they don't have to pay money to the government. They don't have to pay any fees or anything like that. Like, that'd be sweet. If you know something like that is a thing, let me know. And if I have to move to another country to make it happen, I will start my preparations, because I really don't want it. I really don't want people to profit. I will literally move homes to stop the government just abusing, because it's an abuse to me. I'm trying to save some elephants, and you've got to take some of it, have you? You've got to pay yourself something, have you? Have you? Do you really have to do that? No, you don't have to. It's because you're greedy. Because you're being greedy. And I'm done. I'm done with that. I really don't want to do that. And because nothing's solid, it's probably a good thing actually that nothing's in place yet. Because it gives me an option to pivot if there's a way that I can pivot. So if anyone knows of a way I can pivot, it's taking me back to Friends now on that stairway. That's so funny. Pivot. If anybody knows of a way I can pivot, And I'm not talking about tax dodging, I'm not talking about anything illegal. I don't want to do anything like that. I want to do by the book, completely by the book. But I just don't want to have to pay. I don't want people to benefit. I don't want to pay the government because I'm raising donations. I mean, lucky in a way, isn't it, that no one's donated, because otherwise, what a pickle I'd be in. I'd have to. I don't even want to think about it. This is probably a good thing right now. But if anyone knows of a way, let me know. That would be cool. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it. I think I've pretty much covered everything that I wanted to mention. I've got a bunch of other videos as well. The video that I made in regards to the homeless has done really well. I'm so happy. Almost 500 views. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. But my others haven't been doing as well. And there's a few more. So please check them out. I'm gonna post them about on the screen here, so you can click on them and watch them. Again, the more people watch, the more people share, the more people like, it grows and grows and grows. It gets out to everybody, and we stand a better chance of being able to help as many people as possible. And also, before I go, if any of you are thinking or in the process, or already have animal sanctuaries that you're sort of running, or you're looking to set up, can you let me know? Can you drop me an email? I'd like to talk to you very much. Hopefully, I'm hoping there's lots of people out there with animal sanctuaries that will message me and see this video, and you've got space for animals. Please let me know. I'd really like to speak with you. So hopefully you'll come across this, hopefully, and I should hear from you soon. I shall be waiting here at my desk in anticipation for your email, animal sanctuary people. Golly, I've been going on for 36. I've got to go. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Thank you so much for the love and the likes, the shares, the subscribes. Follow me on everything, please, and thank you. Everything that you need for that is in the description box below. So yeah, let me and if you've got any questions or any comments, drop me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. I'm pretty sure I'm up to date and responding to everybody, so happy to respond some more. So yeah, I want to say I've covered everything. I think I've covered everything. So I'm going to leave it here, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you in our next video. Bye.